While stroking his hair, she advises him to try speaking with David, saying she doesn't want him to end up bitter like her. Jack finally agrees. The next day, Jack sneaks up behind her in the kitchen and kisses her neck. They are caught up in the moment when David suddenly returns. They quickly pull away and act as if nothing happened. David gives Jack a wrapped gift for his birthday. Jack accepts it but refuses to join him for dinner. Maria follows him upstairs and pleads with him to go, just for one night. She softens her words with a few kisses and a promise to spend time with him afterward. That night, Jack finally sits down with his father for a drink. He lashes out, accusing David of never loving his mother. David says he loved her more than anything, and the only reason he remarried so soon was to give Jack a normal family. Jack insists David blamed him for her death, but his father assures him it was never his fault. It was simply fate. They talk late into the night until Jack eventually falls asleep on the couch. The next morning, he wakes up to find a blanket draped over him. For the first time, he feels a small sense of peace in his father's house. Remembering his talk with David, he realizes he may have been wrong all along. Maybe David did care for him, he just never knew how to show it. Jack later finds Maria and tells her he wants to spend the whole day with her before he leaves. She smiles softly, and they decide to go out together. They walk to a nearby park, resting under the trees, and share a tender kiss. Maria later takes Jack to her home, and the young man feels nervous because it will be his first time. She begins to undress, but just as they are about to cross the line, Maria suddenly breaks down in tears. She confesses that after giving up her son for adoption, she once tried to find him. Years passed, and when she finally did, she discovered he had died in a hit-and-run accident. She blames herself, believing that if she had kept him, he might still be alive. Jack holds her close. He understands her pain, because he has carried his own version of it since the day he was born. As her tears fade, Maria kisses him again, and their bond deepens, built on shared loss. They give in to their feelings. It is Jack's first time, and for Maria, it's an emotion she thought she would never allow herself to feel again. Afterward, they lie together in bed, speaking softly. Jack tells her she would have been a wonderful mother, and that he loves her deeply. Maria tells him she loves him too, and they embrace once more. Later that day, Jack returns home, and this time he speaks to David with warmth. David is surprised but relieved. Jack begins packing his bags while Maria waits downstairs. Before leaving, Jack pulls her aside and kisses her one last time. Maria doesn't promise anything, but says she might visit him in the States, and that is enough for him. Jack finally hugs his father before getting into a cab, leaving Maria behind with David. Days later, Maria visits her mother, a woman she hasn't seen in years. She sits with her and reveals what happened to the son they gave up for adoption. Her mother breaks down, crying as she admits she never knew. They weep together, and for the first time in years, they find